What's going on, everybody? It's Crackpot here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Peterbilt truck that is a little different than most other mods. Sorry for the rumbling in the background. It's something to do with the truck engine mod that I have in. But with the truck, there are actually multiple different variations of this truck. Now, this is the half-fast gaming Peterbilt Project 3XX that is on Steam. It's unfortunately not updated to 1.38 just yet. It's still on 1.37. So if you do run it on 1.38, you'll notice that maybe some of the engines, or if not all of the engines, don't work. There's no sound to them. The truck will still drive, function properly, but there's no engine sounds. But there is a fix for it. There is someone that has created an engine fix for the truck that you can also get off of Steam as well. It's the Cummins N14. So I installed it myself to see if it would fix the issue, and it has, but there is a bug with the engine mod, as you could hear in the background, the rumbling of the truck. So, but we are going to go into the mod shop here, and I'll show you guys around what is with the truck. Alright, so we are in the shop here. So this should be the 377, I believe. I'm not mistaken. It should be the 377. Let's go back here real quick and just take a look. It just says Project 3XX, 63-inch sleeper. But it should be, as standard, it should be the 377. So if we go over here, we do have the different cab variations, as obviously you'll have to change the chassis. Doing so, go over to this one, go, that one, you got the flat top sleeper, and then you got the 63-inch bunk. And over the chassis is quite a different options that you can choose from. So you got the 6x4 short, 300 gallon, got it again, but it does change the actual frame of the truck, and we'll have to. There's the triaxle there, which doesn't really work with this kind of sleeper. And you got the long chassis, and as you can see here, the fifth wheel is in a different position. They are fixed positions, obviously, but you do have the two different ones there. You got the long again, and you got the triaxle as well. So we'll stick with this one here. Seems to be a little lower too from the triaxle, so that's pretty cool. Over to the engines. Now these are all the engines that are with the truck, I believe. I'd have to double check on that. But these are not the N14 ones that you would select, because I have selected these ones in the past, testing it, and they don't make any engine sounds. But with the engine mod in, if you scroll all the way down past the Detroit diesel, you'll see the Cummins N14 engines down here that you can choose from. I currently, and the one that I have, has the 525 horsepower in there. Over the transmissions, standard, transmissions. You got your 10 speeds, 13 speeds, you got your 9 speeds, all different differentials you can choose from there. Over the interior, it's just a small interior. It does have the older style dash, which is pretty cool. Over the paints, there's a lot of different paints you could choose from. I'm not going to go through all of them. Got this one here, which is a little different, but you have a whole bunch of different ones that you can choose from. And then the dark red metallic one is not working properly, so it's just a white one there. Like I said, it's not updated to 1.38 yet, so they still have to update it, and hopefully it'll fix this issue. For now, let's go over here and we'll just choose, not that one. Just choose that, make it blue. Then over here is where you could really get into the customization to really change how the outside of it looks. I can find the hood option there. So right now, like I said, we do have the 377. We do have a 330. Choose there. You have a 357. Change that out like that, which is really cool looking. This is your heavy haul setup that you would choose. 377 again, then a 377 SFA or SFFA, which is obviously different than this one. It has the bigger bumper with the lower lights in the bottom of it. You got the 379, and then you got the 379 EXHD, as you can see there. Add some side markers in if you choose to do so. I did notice that like the orange ones don't work, so just keep an eye out for that. Change out the grill. A bunch of different grill options to choose from here, which are really cool. I think I got them all. Yeah, I got them all. Down to the bumper. Got your custom rolled 379 bumper there. Do the bull bar. There's just a bunch of different options for this truck, which is really awesome. Love having different customization options that you can do, you know, for whatever style that you're going for. Could add in, you know, marker lights. The light pack on Steam does work with this as well, which is awesome. Not in all spots though, I have noticed, but it does work, which is really cool. Then let's see here. Did that. Got the headlights. You can do 351, 359, 379 custom headlights, 379 projector headlights, and then the 379 single headlights, which are all really cool. So we'll just keep it on that. Yeah, as you can see, like the orange lights here, the marker lights don't come on unless they're turn signal ones, but I believe these ones down here are turn signal ones. Over to the steps, got different step options, which is really cool. If you guys have been following the Half-Fast Gaming on this project, it's come a long way. I know they've been doing it for quite some time, and it's good to see it out. I know it's not fully done, and there's still many options that they could add to it. So like I said, the orange one doesn't work, but the red ones do. So you could always just add the red ones in, and it does have the marker slot on the back there. You could add the lights in. Get rid of that there. Go over to the mirrors. Got your custom mirrors. You can see that the lollipop lights are a little sideways, so that needs fixed. But yeah, these are all the different options. Like I said, this is on Steam, so you know, there's no need to leave a link down in the description for it. All you got to do is just go on Steam and just type in Project 3XX, and it should be the first thing that is up there. Over to the sunshade here. Got all the different sunshades. This one's really cool. Not sure if they're supposed to be marker lights or what, but it's still cool looking. And you got the light adapter. You could choose the 5, you know, different cabin light options. But if you do have the light adapter, you could add in your own. So instead of having like the beacons on the back here, for instance, these ones back here, or this one, you could just add in the custom strobe light beacons on the top here, like that. As I've said in the past, it just, to me, adds a cleaner look to the truck, because it still acts as your marker lights for the top of the roof, but if you are heavy hauling, then you just have them come on, and it just looks a lot cleaner. Turn that off. So chops, so it should be the side window here. As you can see there, you got the circles. That one, that's really cool looking. You got the custom paint, and you got the thin chops, which just comes up the side and on top, and then you got the same thing with paint. Did the mirrors. Over to the exhaust. There's a lot of different exhausts. So you got the Corby short, D3D OGs, You know, it just goes on and on. These ones are really cool looking. And then you got the reverse there with the black out stack with the chrome flames. Got the 45s, 8-inch. I am a fan of the bull horns, so that's what I normally would run on something like this. And then this one is underneath. Oh, go down here. You can see it dumps out underneath back air, which is really cool. Yeah, those are all the different exhausts that you can choose from there. Back here, see the back side. Change that out. That adds different light slots you could add on the back, but also changes this box back here. You got your headache racks, cabinet, another headache rack, a heavy cabinet, which is going to have to change that out. Like that. That's a really cool one. Got the high cabinet, just change that out there. You got your roll-up cabinet, and then you got slots that you could add different slots on the back. And right next to it is the airlines. We'll look at that. So we got the cables with no slip. Chrome deck. Has the cable box there. You could add lights on the side. Corby rack, which actually has the airline hookups in the back of the rack. So if we do something like that, switch around there, you guys can see the cables coming out the back of the rack. In frame with the color, which is really cool. Stock airlines. Got the stand with the no slip deck. You got the stock stand with the shorter one. And you got a raised one that does have the light options there. And over here, we got fenders. Just, you know, typical fenders. That was if you had the lift on there. So you do have that. You got drop fenders. Another one, which I think is really cool if you had the heavy haul version. I really like that one a lot. Really nice and custom. Got another one. You got like a smaller tag wheel. For that, you got quarter fenders. So, like I said, a lot of different options to choose from when customizing this truck for whatever style that you are going for. On the back here, you know, you got your different rear bumpers, mud flaps, and all that, different light options. And then, like I said, it does have, you know, I believe these are the ones that came with it. So you have like your combos, your blinkers, and everything that light up. They are a little big, so you know, putting them right next to each other, for instance, like that, yeah, it's a little tight, but it still looks clean. So that's not too bad, I would assume. Yeah, it goes all the way down here. You guys could just choose whichever ones you desire. Got the rear step over here. We got a few. You got the rear steps there, which is on both sides. Then you adjust the driver's side, just the passenger side, or you got the toolbox steps. The tanks are down here. Yes, so you got the tanks there. You got your different options once again. So yeah, it's just a whole lot of different options. That one actually changed out the stacks there. It's not really meant for this truck, but yeah, it's just overall really awesome. I like the strapping on that. It's just an overall awesome truck. It drives nicely. I haven't really found any flaws with it. The windows do open and close, but there's no window animation. So, you know, if you're that type of picky person where you want the windows to go up and down and all that, they still work. It's just there's no animation for it. So, I'm gonna have to wait until they update it. Flat top, side panels there. side mirror, just a single side mirror. On the side here, you could add the logo in the side there, which is pretty cool. I think that's you got the cabin panels there. So yeah, so like I said, the light pack that is on Steam does work for it. So you could add those in like so. And the orange ones do work on that. So, which is really cool. But I think that's everything for the outside. It just all depends on whenever you click on the hood of what style you want to go for and just really what you're looking for. Will really depict on how the truck comes out. So yeah, it's just a lot of different options, which is really unseen with mod trucks. It's usually just one, and then they'll make another separate mod, but this is all based off of one frame, so you have 6 different options to really go wild, so to speak, with how you want to do it. Then over to the inside here, it's got the standard, like I said, the standard old dash. There, you got your 4-spoke, then you got the wood grain. Let's see, hood, bumper, dash panel. So you got the bear claw, you got aluminum, then you got black, and then you got paint. We'll just keep it with the bear claw. GPS, you could add a GPS down there, but I find it a little hard to, while you're driving, unless you sit really low, really see it. But they do have navigator there, which will be in the way, and then they have it up top, which is the cleaner look. Behind the sun shield, not in the way, not in your visible view or anything, which is really cool. Let's see, no, there's another dot that's like right behind there. It's a little hard to see. It's just for hanging items. You got your CV radio, you want to have that in there. There's once again chops for the outside there. Let's see. Add the half-fast gaming support logo on the dash there if you want. Oh, that was one thing I forgot on the outside, was the air filters. So yeah, you got your 357, you got the chrome with no lights. You can't add the lights. Like I said, the oranges don't work, but the reds do. So, you know, until like I said, until it gets updated, just either roll with the red or don't roll with anything. Yeah, those are the different air cleaners there. That. I think that is it for the inside. I think that's not something for outside. Yeah, it's the back side of the truck. Yeah, it seems to be everything for the truck. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail really about the truck. I'll leave that up to you guys to go ahead and, you know, customize it however you please. It's just way too many different options with the different hood variations that you could choose from to really, you know, to really get in depth with it. It would just take too long. So I just wanted to give a little preview of what there is. Showed you different hood options that you could choose from out of the 6, and then you just kind of go from there and, you know, make it your worthwhile. So we will exit out of here, and we'll go back to drive, and I will unhook the trailer I'm using. The trailer is Drove Modding's reefer trailer, which is also on Steam as well. So we'll unhook from that, and we will start her up. So everything works, the lights work, and all that, which is great. Your high beams, turn signals work. The mirrors that I have on it has like a little extension that comes off of it for the turn signal. Oh, another thing I forgot to show you. Another thing I forgot to show. Park and brake. Is that the rear spoiler on the top there. You can also add that in there, and then you can put the marker lights on the back. Choose to do so. So yeah, on the inside here, we'll put down the window. see it unrolls, but there's no animation, which is really cool. So there's no animation. We can put down the other side. Yeah. It looked like there was a little bit there. I'm not too sure. Kind of looked like there was. It's really, it's there. It's just not fully, I guess you would say, a full pane of glass. It's really hard to see, but it did catch it there. I didn't notice that before, but yeah, so they work. But we will do a little drive around here and let you guys listen to the sounds, and then we'll wrap up the video. It's a little hard driving with the keyboard and mouse, but still waiting on that steering wheel to come in. Hopefully this Christmas I can get something that'll be a little bit easier to drive. Take the keyboard. I do apologize for that, but you know, you gotta make do with what you have, and unfortunately this is what I have. So pop the parking brake there and shut the truck off. Yeah, as you can hear, still, I don't know, it's just a bug with the engine there. But yeah, so that is the Peterbilt Project 3XX from Half Fast Gaming. Once again, like I said, it is on Steam. So, you know, all you have to do is just go on Steam, just type in Project 3XX, and it should be the first thing that pops up. And the second thing that should be next to it should be the fix for the engines for the truck. Unless you have another way of getting the engines to work, more power to you. But I don't have the time to do that, so I just went with what it was, and just to see if it worked. They are both on 1.37. This is what the description says for both of them. But I am currently in 1.38, and they work perfectly fine. So I haven't really seen no issues there. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.